Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an Object 261, the Tier 10 Soviet SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Kharkov and it's under the command of Andromedaa. Now it's got an 18cm gun with 900 alpha, penetration of 45mm and burst radius of 10. But the gun's dropped because Andromeda's only just loaded in and he's off. Okay, game started. Now the Object 261 was designed based on the hull of the IS-7, but it never got put into production, and he's reached the south edge of the map and looks like he's going to fire from this set of bushes. Looking for a target. Well, he's decided not going against the Object 2684, mainly because firing into the city with the buildings can be a bit difficult. So instead he's going to try and hit this T100LT. He's fired a speculative shot in there, but don't know if that will hit. You only get 20 rounds of ammunition in the Object 261, so you need to make sure your shells are used effectively. Your reload time is fairly short though. It's 27.44 seconds, which is comparable with some of the 15cm howitzers. This is, remember, an 18cm, not a 15. Okay, he's loaded. Looks like he's aiming for that M60. Rounds out. Looks like it might be a hit. Splashes in for 233. It's a useful shot. Okay, there's that T100LT again. He's just gone back to the bushes. We've got some guys nearby to spot them. And there's some nice tanks to hit here. The Centurion Action 10 and the Object 140 would be my preference because they've got low armor. The M60, well, that's a little more heavily armoured, so it's a little more difficult to hit. And suddenly we've lost sight of the enemy. There's the M60 again. Rounds out. Direct hit. 218 off that one. He's turned and he's moving away. Yes, I don't think he liked that. Yep. And that is actually the correct thing to do. If you keep repeatedly getting hit by Arty, don't stay in the same position. Move. Go somewhere else. The idea is that Arty will just keep firing at some positions until they're exhausted of targets, but the Centurion's been hit now. Although some Arty players do look at their mini-maps as well, and they try to assign their shells to the best place to actually get the best effect. And that means actually aiming towards the meta confrontation points, which in this map will be in this corner or in the city. Okay, just got a bit of reticule bloom there. This Arty does have a fairly narrow arc of fire. Splashes the Centurion for 307. And he's tracked him. Nice long stun. Okay, lost sight of them again. The MX-13 100's dropped back, and 105 rather has dropped back. And there's two enemy tanks trying to make their way south, and one of them's the M60. Trying to get a shot on him, fires around him. Oh, he pulls back, and that shell wasn't on target, I'm afraid. Trying to get another shot loaded so we can go after that M60. Nicely lined up. Rounds out. Direct hit. 333. That's really going to annoy that M60 driver. There's still that Object 140 in the Progetto further north. He's loaded. And here comes the T100LT, and we've been spotted, which means the enemy Arty is going to be on us. Oh, and that round didn't do anything at all, so we're going to have to move. Can't stay there. Yep. And we have to move quick because otherwise the enemy Arty, which happens to also be an Object 261, will be firing in our direction. Trying to get a splash hit or a direct hit on us. Okay, he's relocating nicely. And it looks like we've still got to deal with that Progetto 65 and the M60, but the other ones seem to have been destroyed for the moment. Going for the Progetto. He's gone into the dip. It's going to make it difficult to hit him, but we can do so. Just needs to find the right spot. He's turning. He's going to go the opposite way. Oh no, he's reassigned his aim, but this time around he's going to go for the IS-7. Dialed in, rounds out. Just lands behind him, but stuns him. That 2684 as well, that's a dangerous tank. Got no shots on these tanks because there's a red line. The buildings are in the way. He can probably hit the 2684. Just about. Difficult shot. He's too far back really, but the E4, yes, he can definitely hit that one. No problem at all. Rounds out. Direct hit. 356 from the actual shots. And he's picked up loads of stun assist afterwards. 722 stun assist. And it's made him a one shot. And the IS-7's turned up as well, which means we get a chance to nail him as well. Just lost Starship Barn. Got taken out on that sniping corner. Loaded, ready to go. Rounds out. Oh, it's going to miss. It went long. Yep. That wasn't fully lined up with the target before he shot. Yeah, be better off aiming for the guys that he can see at the moment. That Gorilla has well, there he is. He is in. Oh, it's the M60. There's the Gorilla lining up a shot. Now he's got a red line. Top of the building's getting in the way. He'll need to pull back soon because he might be in view range of those tanks as they make their way towards the cap. There's the IS-7. Direct hit, 241. No, it wasn't a direct hit. It was a close hit. And they're just going to sit on the edge of the cap area. Now, hopefully he won't get spotted, but they are moving closer. And that Gorilla, well, he's going to be in view range, but trouble is, how much hit points is he going to have? And now he's so close, he can't arc the shell over until he gets closer. He might be able to get a shot on target. And he does, 440. Hopefully he's not in view range though. The Gorilla should be a one shot now. But he's pulled back far enough that we can't get a shot on him because that ridgeline's in the way. If he pulls forward, we might be able to get him. Oh, he's gone. Good. The M60's in the trench. Oh, there's a tank we can hit. The Type 5 Heavy. Rounds out. Direct hit. Only a tracking shot though. And now he's gone into the cap. The IS-7's trying to cap as well. Now it's difficult to loop a shot onto that IS-7 because that mound of snow is in the way. And the Type 5, he's not staying in the cap. He's going to try and go after our guys. And that's another hit. It's tracking him outside the cap. We're picking up some stun assist. One more hit should be enough. And he's going to go down. 14 hit points. That's all he's got. Here we go. This should be a kill shot. And he goes down before the shell's fired. And the IS-7 popped his head out. Now he might be a one shot if we could land a shell directly on him. But we only splashed him there for 42. The T110E4 doesn't dare come into the cap because he is definitely a one shot. No problem about it. And he's just gone down. Taken out by the AMX-30B. Okay. Well, we're going for the IS-7. And no joy there. Oh, the 60 TP goes down to the Object 2684. We're going to be loaded. This should be a kill. Yes, it is. So there's now just 3 left on each side. But I'd have to say that the enemy seems to have the advantage here because they've got a 2684 and an IS-7. Oh, but they just lost their M60. The question is, how much health has the 2684 got? There's the 2684. And he just took out our M60. And yes, he has got enough health to survive this. And we're just too close again to get a shot on him over the ridgeline. Gotta wait for him to get closer. Lined up now. We might be able to get a shot at him. Reticule's bouncing all over the place. Almost loaded. And, oh, the IS-7 got very close. And he's not extended the range. Oh, yes, he gets him. Shotgun in the face. And this is the reason why the 2684 can't see Andromeda, because he was in those bushes. He was very well camouflaged. But he's partially out of the camouflage now. And if the 268 comes up to those bushes, he might be spotted. But I think Andromeda's going to risk it. We've got to wait until he's loaded though. He's out of shells. He's trying to tempt that 2684 to take a shot at him, not at the AMX, which is the only one with shells left. Yeah, the 268 fires at him and kills him. And now it is down to the AMX-30B. He offered himself as a sacrificial lamb to try and tempt, or rather I should say a tethered goat, a Judas goat you might say, to actually force the enemy to come out of cover. Now get behind him, track him, hold him there. That's it, got him. Now keep him tracked. He can't do anything to you if he can't do anything, if he can't turn round, because the gun is only at the pointy end. And they won. Against the odds. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for this one. And it's a second class tanker for Andromeda in the Object 261. He did say that this was a shotgun with his last shell. Yes, he managed to get a bruiser medal with at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 13 in that one. And the second class tanker, which was the first second class tanker he's had in this vehicle. And his win rate was 3,213, which is Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at team score. Well, didn't get the highest damage in the game. No, not by a long chalk. The highest score was the M60 on our team, who picked up a high caliber and Confederate for 7,330. The high score on the enemy team was that Object 2684 with 5120. And their Type 5 Heavy did well with 4117 as well. Whilst our AMX-30B, the one who won the battle, 4,518 for him. The Progetto managed 3898. And Andromeda managed 2,773, but he did a very brave thing, trying to lure the Object 268 to shoot him and not to ignore the AMX-30B. I think the 268 must have thought that the Object 261 still had a shell in the chamber, and that's why he immediately went for him after, because he just killed his IS-7 teammate. When it came to kills, the highest scorer was the AMX-30B. He got 6 kills, he got a Top Gun. The M60 got 5, the 2684 got 4, and Andromeda only got 2 in that one, unfortunately. And when it came to base XP, it was the MX-30B again with 1,167. The M60 managed 1,098. A 430U got 902. The Progetto got 898. And then we got Andromeda with 881, which is not bad. He's in the top third of the table. He fired 20 rounds. All 20 rounds in this magazine got 9 direct hits, no penetrations, 14 splash, damage of 2,773 hit points, of which 2,188 were at more than 300 meters. He received 1 hit. It was a penetration. That was from 2684, and of course it killed him. 8 enemy vehicles damaged, 2 killed, and 425 hit points of damage assistance, and 1,483 hit points of stun assist of 14 stuns. On a premium account, no, it's not a premium account, it's a free-to-play account, he earned 35,565 credits for the game, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he actually made a loss of 31,173 credits. Yes, too much premium ammo. And he earned 9 bonds for the battle, and 881 base XP times 4 for the first victory, took away 3,524 experience points altogether. So very interesting ending. Acting as a sacrificial lamb did work because it actually did divert the 2684 long enough for the AMX-30B to fire at him, but when it came down to it in the end, it wasn't long enough that he was diverted, and the AMX-30B was able to get at him in the end, get behind him and nail him. So yes, interesting battle and a bit of a nail biter right at the end. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. Hit that little notification bell so you get alerted when a new video comes out. And thank you for watching.